It's Dr. Cindy from Chiro Health Chiropractic in Plymouth, Wisconsin. Welcome to another edition of Chiro Health Community Connections. And with our programming, as you know, we like to connect all of you to things in our community that can help you to grow and help you to thrive in your overall health in your lives. So I came across Kinder Music that was coming to Plymouth, and we're super excited to have Kinder Music in Plymouth. As we know, music is a big deal for your neurologic development, especially with children. So we have Jessica Hansen with us today. Welcome, Jessica.
Thank you so much. I'm glad to be here.
Awesome. So, in our clinic, we see a lot of children and we strive for having resources for them for neurologic development, sensory awareness, gross and fine motor skill development, all of that. So we are super pumped to have you guys here. For all of our viewers who are here, they might not know what Kinder Music is about. So could you give a synopsis of really what your programming is all about?
Yes, absolutely. So Kinder Music is a worldwide curriculum that is used all over the world to provide music and movement classes for infants through age 7. In Plymouth, to get started, we're going to be offering classes for infants through age 3 to start with, and then we hope to grow from there. But like you said, music is amazingly powerful for all areas of development and really lights up the brain in children. So we work a lot on, like you said, fine motor control, large motor movement, all within the context of play. So it's a very playful environment, very musical, of course, lots of singing and sound exploration, instrument play, learning wonderful life skills like how to listen and process those sounds that we hear and say them back and match those sounds. We also certainly focus a lot on socialization, especially these days when there's been a bit of a lack of that in the last couple of years. It's really important for our kids to have those experiences of being together in a group setting with their safe caregiver, but also among other friends in the same stage of life. So we're super excited to be expanding our studio into the Plymouth area.
Well, welcome. Yeah, we are so excited to have you here. And of course, we definitely promote, all of Kinder Music and the socialization, just everything about it. When are the classes already going, or what does the schedule look like?
Yeah, so right now we have been offering monthly preview opportunities for families to just get familiar with the program. So we actually have one coming up on this Saturday at 11 a.m. And we have been invited to use the Plymouth Arts Center as our introductory or hopefully long-term location as well. So they've got some classrooms in there that we'll be using for our classes. So our event this Saturday is going to be there. And then starting in June is when we're going to start regular weekly classes. So Kinder Music is a weekly program. They're 45-minute classes, and we run year-round typically. Our main studio is in Manitowoc, and then we have also another studio in Sheboygan. So Plymouth will be our third studio, and currently we have over 200 Kinder Music students within those locations, and we're super excited to be exposing families to Kinder Music in the Plymouth location as well. So yes, just right now we're just doing some monthly preview opportunities, and then June is when we'll start our weekly programming.
Awesome. So if someone was interested in previewing and coming to some of the classes, how would they go about doing that?
They could go to our website, which is takenotestudio.net. So Kinder Music is one of the elements of what we offer in our studio, but our local studio name is takenotestudio.net. And they could go to, there's a tab at the top where we have our locations listed, and Plymouth is one. And so they could click on Plymouth, and there's a link to register for the preview classes there.
Perfect. That's just super easy, right? Yeah. It's nice to have a preview, like you said, so if they can come and see what it's all about.
Yes.
Take a
And one
tryout.
of the other wonderful things about Kinder Music that we really highly promote is the family connection and using music to make your daily life easier, parenting easier. And so with every Kinder Music class, you get a playlist that we use in class that you can access from home through the app and use it in your daily routines. And then they also get a set of home activities that also enhance the classroom experience so that they're just getting immersed in music all week long and not just in the classroom. So
That's awesome. That's
yeah.
wonderful. Well, it's
Uh,
wonderful. Are there any other things that you think any of our viewers would like to know about Kinder Music that maybe we didn't touch on already?
yeah. Well, another huge value for us as we introduce families to the musical experience and also a social experience. Sometimes that can be a little intimidating because you're not quite sure how your child will respond, especially if they've not had a lot of socialization in the past, or what's expected of you as a parent. And parenting is a very vulnerable time, and we just always want to make sure that um, parents know that we are a judgment-free environment, that we really honor the different learning styles of each child. You might have a child that comes in and just wants to watch and hide in their parent's lap, and that's absolutely appropriate, and that is a wonderful way to learn. And then you may have a child that wants to wander and doesn't seem like they're paying any attention at all. And we also understand that movement is a super important way of experiencing life and learning too. So we honor that as well. And we just help parents navigate the differences. And we love celebrating the unique differences of children and parents as well. So yeah.
That's awesome. Well,
Yeah.
we really feel that having you in our community here in Plymouth is just a huge asset. So, so welcome to Plymouth, and we will post below your website so that people can use that as a resource to check it out. And you know, as always, this type of programming and all the other type of providers and things that we have in our community, we all are better together when we
Absolutely.
can utilize, you know, all the things that we have available to us. So
Thank you so much for just being generous with your time and using your time to help promote Kinder Music in Plymouth. I really appreciate that. And I will also just say that enrollment for the summer program, the weekly summer classes that start in June, is available now on our website as well. So they can also find that on our website and register for regular classes in Plymouth.
great.
Yeah,
Awesome. Well,
yeah.
thank you so much for joining us today, Jessica.
Thank you so much.
Have a good one.
Yeah, you as well.